Hello and welcome to episode number 14 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I did see in the end of last episode, we also finished the construction office here. So what we are going to do today, we're going to be moving all these free construction camps. And I also have a little idea just to get things to speed along a little bit. So I think we are going to be progressing an entire year in the game. Also, the cat, of course, is demanding his attention. So yeah, there we go. So we're basically just going to move all these construction offices, all the vehicles, over to the new area over here. It's going to be a good way to start. I also do believe we're going to be planning out a some sort of cultural thing that our people can enjoy. All right, cat. I get it, kitty cat. You also want to be on the show. It's so weird. So usually I do spend a little time streaming and recording in my life. And when I'm not doing that, he's absolutely ignoring me. But as soon as the recording starts, well, off he goes. Now, the good thing with this thing here is we can... Well, first of all, we're going to be telling you to get all the stuff from here, except for the workers. The workers we're going to be picking up from here. So let's go and move all our vehicles out there. We're also going to be finding a... What are we going to do? What are we going to find? We are looking for... Oh, there we go. The oil tankers. You guys, you're going to be supplying this guy with a little bit of fuel. That means our vehicles are not going to be... Now, what should we say? They're not going to be... having to go and fuel at these. So, all right, cat, do you want to lay down or what? All right, he's it's a little bit all over the place today. I think maybe he thinks when I'm recording that I'm talking to him. Maybe that is why. Because usually, you know, when you're home alone with your cat, so basically, you're not home alone. I also have like fish tank with some fishes in. Actually, I don't have fishes in. I have some shrimp in it for some reason. But yeah, I think when I'm home alone, I kind of don't speak much, right? But as soon as I start recording, I speak a lot. So so maybe that is... Maybe he thinks there's something wrong with me. Well, you'd be right, cat. You'd be very right. There is something wrong with me. All right. What do we have here? Oh, it's the prison bus. Well, we haven't actually gotten some prisoners in here yet. So, so there is that. Let's also make sure we are auto... Yeah, we are doing that. That's fine. How many spaces do we have left in here? One? Where are you going? Oh, you're going to get fuel. Of course you are. Well, luckily there is a fuel station right up here somewhere. There it is. And we're also going to be telling them to deliver only with trucks. We actually do have an additional... Huh, where did you come from? We have an additional thingy here. Okay, I can live with that, I guess. I thought we ordered an extra flatbed, but I think we added that in here. Now, have we delivered everything here? We have plastic, mechanical component, mechanical component, electrical component, fabrics, and some steel. Now, is there anything else we would like to do? Well, I kind of would like to demolish these. Now, these are free, so it's not going to be too painful to remove these. Right. Like so. We could potentially also start up the technical the technical thing. What is it we are missing? A snowplow, of course. So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. And how many vehicles can we have in one technical thing? We can have 8, of course. So what we're gonna do, I think we'll leave the sewage and water truck behind and move everything into the technical office when that is done. So yeah, we're going to be planning out a tiny little thing here. We're going to pause the game for that. I am thinking, because right now we have, wait, students? We have people here that needs prayers. Now we can't build any churches, but we can build them some sort of amusement so they kind of forget about the whole church thing. So, think my little brain, there we go. We can make some attractions. Most of these require a certain amount of temperature, so these require to be above 7 degrees Celsius before they will utilize those. This requires... What kind of attraction is this? Attraction score. Well, we don't need any beach things. We could potentially do a art gallery, but this is very expensive. It's 33 tons of steel. But the good thing with this, it's not very big. So we could, for example, squeeze it in like all over the place without it kind of, you know, taking up too much space. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Well, we kind of don't have room for it, do we? What if we did something like this? Now, this also produces garbage, I would imagine. Yeah, it produces a little bit of garbage. I wonder if we should go with this one then, because this is a little bit cheaper. And let's just see if we can get the thing going here. I kind of would like to have you right about here. Now, can we actually reach the... Yeah, we can actually reach the bus station from there. That's kind of a little bit important. So if we do something like that, I felt like it was... No, it's fine. It is fine. So we'll give you a little snap point here. Get you out here. And... I forgot something very important. Yes, we did. We want to continue our... Oh gosh, alright. It was too close, so it won't have any road connections if we build there. So let's do that again, which was this guy here. Just trying to see it now. Look at that. 133 tons of steel. Oh, this is big. Okay. This is... acceptable. Acceptable. So we'll put you down here. And I think we'll just have it like that. Now, where is the closest garbage thing? That is down here. That is not going to be enough for what we want. I would have loved to move these. I would, but for now, we'll maybe just do something like that. Have like a little pickup point here for the trash, I mean. That should be fine. Not quite sure. Well, I'm kinda almost 100% sure that we would like this footpath here to continue alongside here. Because we probably also would like to have some more residential zones in here. Yeah, I think that would be a glorious idea. Let's set that up. Do we want that to be a high priority? I don't think so. But we can remove some of these roads here. Excuse me. There we go. All right, let's continue. Oh, actually, some of these are going to be moved over to the demolition center when we get that up and running. Now that should be fine. How are we doing on workers here? We're doing fine. Are we... Okay, we're just sending workers out there. So we'll send some workers out here. Prioritize the heat thing, please. That should be fine. And, yeah, I have another idea what we're going to do. We're going to skip an entire year. So, it's January 31st. So if we go over here and kind of see how many people we have and go over different kind of stuff, and then we'll go to, you know, February and go over all the new numbers and how we are progressing, if there's been any fires or anything like that. Let's see if there is... Yeah, you finished. Is there anything else we have queued up here? Not quite. We could... Yeah, we probably also need to do this. Alright, there's always something. There's always something in this game. Assign the new construction office. There we go. And then we'll assign this to be built. And I wonder if we just want to assign all of this to be built as well. But we are going to prioritize this a little bit. Right now, we have 77 smart people. We have 226 people in total, whereof... doesn't it say like... No, that's workers. We have 325 people in total, and 226 of them are workers. So our republic is kind of growing. But yeah. So, is there anything else we would go over? So, our numbers here, maybe our economy. Our economy is... Well, let's see. This month, it is... Well, it is what it is. We have 350,000 rubles, 306... What am I saying? 350,638 rubles. We're down a little bit, but we'll see when February comes along. Alright, so it is the 1st of March. We could have taken it to like the 28th of February, but I decided to go with the 1st of every month. It's going to be a little bit easier, because, you know... different months have different length, and you have like every leap year every other 4 years and so, and I think the game kind of takes that into consideration. So we're gonna look at last month, 1st of February to 28th of February. We are importing quite a bit of fuel. We're also importing quite a bit of steel. Actually, not as much as I thought we would, but we are currently making progress on the Museum of the Republic. We are also making a little headways on, well, basically all the buildings. Nothing actually interesting have happened. I did increase the amount of workers here by 1. We have gotten 1 new email. Actually, it seems like we've gotten a couple. So we have a new vehicle that has been added. Comrades from the nearby very free People's Republic introduces a new type of vehicle to the market, available now for purchasing using rubles. The DR1A, and that's a train set. We have another tram. T1 has been taken off the market. And then we have Last Chance to Buy, which is the GG1 locomotive. Good Game 1 locomotive. Nice, nice. Has also been taken off the market, so we can still buy the licenses for them if we like, but yeah, I can, when it comes to numbers, let's see, last month we had 8 new births. We had nobody dying on us. We have gained 2 more smart people, it seems like, so so we're making a little bit of a headway there. Education is a little bit well, we need more smart people, basically. So yeah, I guess I'll see you at the 1st of next month. Alright, so it is 1st of April 1963. We have finished Museum of the Republic. I have set the limit to 3 workers here, which will allow some of our people that have a desperate need to prayer instead go and watch some fancy pictures from the beginning of the Republic in the museum. Maybe an old shovel and an old boot or something like that that was kind of part of the construction of this town. We have also started where is it? There we go. The technical service. We started work on that. We have also... well, we are still working all the residential zones here. And we have set some of them up to high priority. So this guy and this guy, I think. So hopefully in the next report, these will be done, or at least on their way to be done. When it comes to general population, when it comes to the educated, I'm gonna have to get it last month. We have gained some and we have lost some highly educated. So we started with 79, lost 1, gain 1, gain another 1. Well, and then we lost 1. So we are down to 79. I think that is kind of what we had from the beginning. Population-wise, we have had 4 deaths and 5 births, so +1 this month. It's not too bad, not too bad. So, yeah, I think that was the whole, except for we have some messages here. We have a new vehicle that is available. We come from a very nearby, very free People's Republic introduces a new type of vehicle to the market available now for purchasing using rubles. It's the RAC wagon, which I think is a passenger wagon, which we can buy from our friends over at the Soviet side of things. That is passenger wagons. Yeah, there we go. Actually can hold quite a lot of passengers. But yeah, I think that is it for now. See you in a month. Alright, so April came and went, and we are at 1st of May. So the report from April, should we start with the things that we finished building? We finished building this guy, and we finished building that guy. So we have some more houses now. I also set those up to high priority. I also fiddled a little bit with the amount of priorities for both the Orkin supermarkets. We also made the orphanage a little bit higher priority, and I think also the hospital. Maybe we didn't. Let's see here. No, it's fine. It's fine. I think actually we could bring down the amount of people we have here, the percentage of people we send here. Money-wise, we are not doing very well. Last we lost 11,000. I don't think we have sold anything at all. Oh, actually we have. We have had one trip where we sold some clothing, but I'm not quite sure that was this month, last month, this year. Well, it was during this year at least. So we made like 10,000, but altogether we have lost a little bit more. So last month here, 11,275 rubles. That's quite a bit, but then again, we are kind of building all these buildings here. When it comes to the general population, we are, let's see here, last month we had 3 people dying, and 9 new people joined the Republic via the birth channel, so so that's good. We also are up to 83 educated people, which is a little bit of an increasement. We started with 79, and now we are up to 83. So yeah, progress. Slowly but surely, we are progressing here. So yeah, I think that is it for what happened in April. Let's move on to the next month. Alright, so the 1st of June 1963 is here and May has passed. There has been a couple of things happening. I have fiddled a little bit more with the priority system here. So I think we have even more people, or more percentage of our passengers here going to the hospital and to the orphanage and to maybe not the university. Have a look here. So yeah, okay, the technical university is fine. Can we bring you down once? Bring you down a little bit. Let's see if that makes any sense. Anyways, we have a couple of mails. We have finished this building here. We have finished this building here. And we have a new vehicle that has been released to the market for rubles, the CHS-4, which I think is an electrical locomotive. And then we also have this building here that has been built. So, let's clean this out in... You know what, I kind of like the way this looks. It's cute. And it doesn't matter if they... Because these are two different buildings, right? But they kind of seem like they're just part of one. Even though the roofs are a little bit finicky here. But it kind of feels like it should be like that. I think my grandma lived in a house like that, only the apartment block was painted like dark green. Many, many, many eons ago. We are also building that one and that one I've set to high priority. Other than that, we are... Well, we have tipped under 300,000 rubles. And I don't think we have sold anything. Nope. But we have basically spent it on steel, fabrics, meat, bricks, chemicals, coal, boards, of course, for construction, and a little bit for power, electricity. When it comes to population, we are up to 89 people. Yeah, there we go. Last month. We're up to 89, so... our smart skis are starting to become educated. We started off with 83, now we're up to 89. We had one person dying and 11 people being born, so our workforce is currently up to... Oh, actually we have some uneducated workers. Why is that? Children? Does that mean we have to increase the amount of... people in the kindergarten? Maybe we'll set that up to, let's say, 7. So that people can get to work. We need them. Barely. Let's also set this down to 2. This is not like the most important building in the galaxy. Happiness is low though, but the happiness is changing. I don't understand why they're not able to get clothing. There should be... I kind of kept a little bit of an eye on this. They are very seldom without any workers here, so there is that. I think that was it for the 1st of June, so I guess we'll see you in the next month, so see you there. So, 1st of July, 1963 is here. I think I have found a little bit of a problem, and we're going to be trying to solve this. It's a really quick problem, but let's first go over some of the things that have happened. In the previous month, we finished this building here. We finished another building over here, so that's nice. We also finished that building here, so that means we can put the correct amount of containers in there, like so. And then we also finished that building here. So we basically have finished all the residentials. And I've been sitting here trying to figure out what is going on with happiness. Happiness has kind of been going up a little bit. But if we could get the people here, because they can't actually reach the they can't actually reach the shop. So I wonder if we could try and fix that. And I think that would be rather easy by just finding something like that and potentially upgrade those roads here. Why is... oh, there's a little path here. Potentially that might work. So we'll set these up to be built. Of course, they are not going to be... well, you're not going to be requiring workers. There we go. You are probably going to require workers. Yep. You are not going to require workers, and you are going to require workers, and so are you. So you can also be built, right? So hopefully that is going to solve some of the issue. That means hopefully they should be able to walk from here. Oh, it's a little bit of a long trip, isn't it? Okay, we could potentially shorten that trip even further. Now, this is the problem with having upgraded roads. We can kind of instantly do things like we did before, like taking out a little piece of it, and but we can do that on this side. You know what? I think we'll upgrade even more here. So they're gonna come from here, and we'll try to get them up to here, right? So that is 2 road segments that we probably would like to have on high priority, because that could interact with so much other stuff here. So they should be able to go to the bus stop. So I think that is our main problem with happiness, is they kind of go to the... they have to walk all the way to the bus stop, wait there for an hour, go up here, and then from here they have to figure out what they want to do next. So for example, after they have been here, they want to go to the sports, then they have to go down here, and there's just so and so many hours in the day. So so hopefully that is going to solve some of the issues here, but we will see. Yeah, it seemingly helps a little bit. We could also have upgraded like one of each here, like so, and then do the other one next. These are probably going to be done by the next month, I will imagine. Speaking of, how are we doing with the numbers of educated people? Doesn't seem like we have any new one here. We started with 89, and we actually had 90, and then we lost one. Population-wise, we have had 2 deaths and 5 being born. And our economy, I think there is something interesting that happened there. Oh, we're still losing money, but it's mainly the steel imports for the buildings that we are currently doing. So, but we did actually sell 6.49 tons of clothing for 9,666 rubles. Yes, yet another mountain's done. I think it is time to move over to the next one. Alright, so it's currently 1st of August. We have gone through July, and well, we are still working on trying to get these people here to move over here. We have finished a couple of projects. We have started a couple of projects here. We basically just started them just a little bit ago, but we have another construction that has been done. The technical service is complete. So what are we going to do here? We're going to be telling all of our trucks to move over here. All except for the sewage and the water truck. So they are going to be having a brand new home over here. And then we're also going to be telling us to load this guy up with a little bit of fuel so they don't have to go and refuel. It's always nice. That is 30 tons of fuel. That should be fine. Anything else that we would like to look at here? I do wonder if we would like to build this guy. We'll set that to high priority. Just because we can. Was there a road connection on this side? Yes. We will also make that a asphalt road just because we can set that to high priority. Make sure that they are all being built. Now back to town. Our happiness has gone up a little bit and it's continuing going up a little bit. It could just be a stroke of luck, but we also have a bunch of people complaining about loyalty, so that was the technical service. Yeah, loyalty seems low over here. These two buildings here, they're going to be low until we figure out how to fix the access up here, because they're going to be struggling with getting food and such. So that is something we need to fix, and I'll try and fix that during the next month. It could be that we would like to upgrade some of these with the new asphalt thingies on it. Maybe that would help. But from our test, it didn't seem like they actually could walk any further. But I still believe there is some potential here to squeeze it out a couple of meters and get a little bit closer to here. I do believe that is possible. Also, we are building this road here, which meant that we have to build a little cheat road here, which we're probably going to be removing as soon as this road is done. Actually, it doesn't have a construction, so let's do that. Any of the other things here don't have any construction on them. I think we're good. Now, economy. Last month, we spent 805 rubles on gravel and electricity, so not very much. Then we have our population count here, and if we look at last month, we had 2 people dying and 4 people being born. We're up to 94 educated people, so we started with 89, and slow, a little bit of up and down here. It seems like, actually it's not, it's just up. It's just up. Good, good, good. So we are currently up at 94 highly educated people. So the reason, just to go over this one more time, the reason why we need more educated people is basically because, well, they need to be filling in the roles of professors, doctors, eventually also crime. Now, crime is not a problem yet, but it soon will be, so hopefully in the near future we will activate the police and the justice system and stuff. We also got a new cover hopper for dollars. Do we want to go and have a look at it? Let's do it. Let's jump over here. You have a rail. What was it? Hopper. So that is a cargo wagon. Which one was it? 4180. Cargo wagon. 4180. So that can carry 81 tons of crops, 25 tons of plastic. So quite an upgrade. Quite an upgrade. Yeah, I kind of feel like trains, we're gonna have to make some dollars to start fiddling around with the trains. Last message of the day is more people complaining about loyalty. So what we could have done, I have contemplated that, add in another well, why can't I remember what it's called? Another one of these emblems. So maybe if we add in one here by the school, let's see, that is 65 meters. Let's say we place it here. Oh, it's not gonna go down to those even, yeah. That is not good. So yeah, maybe we'll just wait until we have upgraded this road here and cross our fingers that soon they will be able to reach here. There is only one. Actually, we have connected a couple of them, but that doesn't matter too much. Also, I don't know why there is grass here. Is there a way we can remove that? I think there is. We just do something like that. And just do something like that. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. So yeah, that was the month of July. Next is going to be covering what will happen in this month. So see you on the flip side. Alright, so it is the 1st of September. August came and went. And yeah, we forgot a couple of things. Which I fixed a little bit afterwards. We kind of wanted to, a bit more, we kind of would like to have the work range on this increased, and we also wanted to have them pick up and deliver trash and such down here. So that should be fine. We also managed to get this one done. Let's see, what is it, night or day? Yeah, there we go. So I upgraded those footpaths here. We're still working on these to the new footpaths with lighting in it. And that seemingly does exactly what we want them to do. So now we can actually reach all the houses here, which is perfect. Yes, so yeah, that's actually pretty good. I think I also fiddle around a little bit with the numbers here. We increased the amount of workers here. No, we did not. Well, we had it. I brought it up to 8. Then brought it down again. I actually think we can bring it all the way down to 5. To be perfectly honest with you. This guy here is fine. Other than that, I kind of feel like we are kind of on a good run. Happiness is still going up. I have seen like crime has kind of popped in here, but it kind of disappeared. So maybe crime isn't like that big of an issue. Now, messages. We have low loyalty on these guys over here. And for some reason, yeah, so basically 2 days ago, this guy here stopped for some reason. I think it was due to high temperature. As I don't see any... I don't see any drop in the workforce here. Now, when it comes to the numbers, it's all about the numbers. The economy, we spent another 10,000 on steel, fuel, food, bricks, electronic components, asphalt, power, gravel, concrete, and boards. So yeah, but I think we kind of are done with all our construction now. Actually, that's not true. We still have the footpaths that we need to build, which probably, well, most definitely going to be built by next report, I guess. So we have these two here, and then we have let's see how we are doing with we have 104, so I guess we have gained a couple. Let's see here. We started at 94 and we're up to 104 now. So so yeah, we have gained a little bit. We also have gained, well, 3 people died and 10 people got born this month. So yeah, I think that is it for this month. Ooh, getting close to winter. Maybe I have to find some new warm socks to try on for the next report. See you then. All right, 1st of October, September came and went, and I kind of feel like we are doing quite fine. Let's go over the messages that we have got. We still have some people here complaining about loyalty. What can we do? Yeah, they're still complaining here. When it comes to economy, let's go over that real quick. last month we spent 7,369 rubles. 4,000 of them went to fabrics, 1,000 went to fuel, food 933, and coal 850, and for electricity 423 rubles. And we didn't get any payment. We are currently... Now we're getting close to another shipment of clothing. Alright, what to do next? We did do this thing here, right? And also while we were waiting between the month, episode number 8 came out on YouTube, so I kind of had to spend a little time on that. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna be, well, upgrading one road at a time here. It's actually not necessary, but let's just do it. It's gonna be done one time or another, right? So let's just get that to be built. Other than that, we don't have any other building things that actually... Yeah, okay, the road we just put down. We have this one done as well, so that means we can move the other vehicles over here. So we have you can live here. That was the prison bus, and the cement thing, you can come down here. What else did we have? We should have a water truck somewhere around here. Did he end up in here? Yeah, the water truck, he ended up in here. Move you over here, and also the cement truck. Sorry, the sewage truck, you can also go over here. So now we have like everything on proper ground. It means we're going to be removing this between the months here. And I also wonder if we should potentially make a gas station. We might actually make 2. And I'm kind of also tempted to move this a little bit. I think that is what we're going to do. We're going to move this over here somehow. Yeah, maybe here. We talked about that in the beginning of the game, but I think that would be a good idea. And then we'll take all of this fuel here and move that over to a gas station here. But for now, I think we're just going to be popping down a fuel station here, a proper fuel station. So we have that built. Could we pop you in here? We ask nicely. Like so. That is also going to be built. We'll set that to be high priority, I guess. And also get notification when that is being built. I also would like to have a proper gas station way up here. This seems like a good place for another gas station, right? Yeah, I think so. So, another gas station goes up here. And let's bring it to about here. Like so. You don't need any workers. And we'll let you know when you're done. And we'll kind of do that. So it will be built. Alright. We went over the economy, didn't we? Let's go over the population here. We had 3 people dying. We had 14 people being born. So things are going our way. When it comes to university-educated people, we started off with 104, and now we have 114. So we are kind of growing in all aspects of life, so that is good. So yeah, I think that is it for October. Let's well, head over to the other mouth. Hopefully we'll have some gas stations done by then. And if it gets done really quick, I will just move this over here and tell these guys here, fuel trucks, to siphon off the gas from this one and that one and put the gas in here instead. All right. See you in, oh gosh, is it November? Oh gosh, look at that. The grass is already turning brown. So, well, see you in the next month. It is November 1st, and October has been, well, something has happened. Nothing bad, though, but we had to make some changes to, well, didn't have to make any changes. We are now currently, if we need fuel, we're going to be siphoning the fuel out from these free ones here. All three of them, actually. There was one here. Yep. So we're going to be siphoning fuel from that. Putting that in here, which is done. But you see, building is without power. So I built a substation here, electrical substation, and just hooked up an underground wire up to here. That should be fine when that is being built. Well, we also need a road connection here. Same thing here. We kind of would like to have road connection out here, so that's currently what we are working on. We also have moved these. We basically just copied the settings from this one to here and moved all the vehicles over here. And same with this guy here. Just copied the settings here to that guy and moved the vehicles over here. So we could potentially just remove this guy now. And also that should be fine. Theoretically, we can move all of these now, which we could have done earlier, but I forgot. So let's break these. And the reason I am breaking them is basically maybe we need them somewhere else. If we fancy building somewhere way off, we can kind of set up a little thing there. All right, anything else that is new? No, we had some people moving in one of those empty buildings here. So, if we look here, we have, gosh, which one was it? Ah, this guy here. So there was a dude moving in here, so we told him to also work at the bus stop. Now for the numbers, we are currently looking at, last month, we have sold another batch of clothing. We also have sold some mixed waste, which we have to pay for. When it comes to import, we are, of course, importing a little bit of steel, a little bit of fabric, a little bit of alcohol, a little bit of coal, a little bit of gravel, a little bit of power, a little bit of concrete, a little bit of asphalt. We still have money, though. And that is, that's the main thing. Other than that, happiness is looking good. I haven't seen any more complaints about crime, although we... No, sorry, that's the fire station. There are still some cases being picked up by the police, but there is no police officers to investigate them. So that means there is no one here to, convict them, cause, nobody's going to be found free. Nobody's going to be freed unless, we don't have personnel to actually not convict them. And then they're going to spend some time in here. And when they're done here, we'll get the prison bus to ship them from the prison and into the clothing factory so they can help sew some clothing. Yeah. Population-wise, last month we had 0 deaths and 8 born, and 119. I think we have gone up a little bit. Yeah, we started at 114 highly educated people, and now we are up to 119. So I think we are almost ready to activate the police force. Why do I keep clicking on the fire department here? But yeah, I think we are, well, maybe next month, maybe next year. We'll see how things play out. But yeah, we are going to need a bunch of workers for that as well. So yeah, I think that is it for this report. So that was November 1st. Next month we're going to be seeing snow, and the snow is going to be dropping at the 22nd of November, according to my sources at the Weather Channel. So yeah, for the next report, bring some warm clothing. maybe a beanie or something like that. So yeah, see you in the snowy December. Alright, so we have reached the cold month of December. I don't know if you can see it. Let's go a little bit closer. Oh yes, I decorated the factory, so the people that... oh gosh, there's actually a lot of people in here. Well, they are going to be having a good Christmas decoration here. Made some red lights here, some blinky here. If we look at that, they actually do blink, which is kind of cool. I think these also should blink from yellow to red. Yeah. So yeah, we have like a little festive thing over at the factory. Keep the factory workers happy, right? Yes. Anyways, the report for November, we did finish off this. Are we not supplying you guys with fuel? We should be, or yes. And we should also be loading fuel from the free gas stations. So is there any of those that are empty? No. Nope. And we had one out here. No. But that might come next month. I also upgraded a road here. Just to give those guys a little better access to things. They don't need to go to the shop. They have everything they need at the home here. Both the meat, clothing, and food. Hopefully they can reach the doctor. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we are in the middle of December. Did a little bit of a thing here with the factory. You know, as I said, the factory workers need to be happy. Let's have a look at some of the numbers. We are down to 269,962 rubles. So that's not very good. Let's see, last month we actually made 17 rubles. That basically is because the mixed waste, I would imagine it came from either this guy or, let's see here, or... Oh, do you have access to so many? No, only... Yeah, so, yeah, I think it came from this guy here. So, if we look and see what some of this thing contains, it contains metal scrap, biological waste, burnable waste, and hazardous waste, and other waste. Now, we're gonna be getting money for the metallic scrap. I think that is kind of what is happening here. Look in here. Well, it could also be some plastic in some of these. That's a little bit of metal. So there is a small chance that we can make money with this. But with just trash from regular residentials, I don't think that is a thing. I'll see you. Yeah, it's not the thing. Happiness is going up a little bit. I don't still see they are complaining about any crime, so that's good. We looked at the numbers. We spent, what, 4,000 rubles? A little bit of coal. Actually, we spent quite a lot on coal, because it's winter and it's cold. So yeah, I also increased the workers back up to 20 here during the winter. So there is that. Food we spent some money on. Electrical component we spent some money on. Why? Oh yeah, I remember. We had to build this guy here and the wire that connected to here. All right. Some steel, some gravel, bricks, asphalt, concrete, and some boards. Now for the population, we would like to see. Last month we had 3 people dying and 17 people being born, which is a good thing when it comes to highly educated people. We have 17 people. No, sorry. We started up with 119 educated people, and now we're up to 127. So yeah, we are really making progress here. So I guess it's just the month of December and January, and then we'll take a yearly report and see how that turns out. So let's see you on the well, the next one, I guess. January 1st, 1964. We have gone from 1963 to 1964, and the first day of the new year. And well, I think it is actually time for us to activate crime. I saw that like just before it ticked over. So before we look at the statistics, we are going to be telling them to have well, we'll see. We'll tell them to go and work here, here, and here. Did we not get the prison? Yeah, we did. That is strange. Okay, anyways, we got what we needed, I hope. So yeah, now that we have activated crime and justice, hopefully we will be able to fight some crime. Hopefully. Also, let's have a look at some of the mails we've gotten. Citizens are disloyal. I guess that is still over here somewhere. And we also have this guy here, which is over here. Ah, well, that's not good. Are you not happy? 55% happiness. Oh well. Well, he is at least an educated person. So there we go. We're also very close to selling another batch of clothing. So we have 7.14 ton. I think it was 7.3 tons. So you can kind of see it kind of ticks up slowly, but it ticks up, and that's all that matters. When it comes to our economy, last month we had 12,000, which basically was 4,000 in fabrics, 3,000 in fuel, 2,000 in meat, 1.5 thousand in coal, 900 in food, 500 in electricity, and 95 in gravel. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a way to start making money. I do believe that if we just don't do anything at all, just let the game run, we will potentially make money. Potentially. Yeah, it's just potentially for now. Other things we could have done, I'm not quite sure if there is anything else we would like to do. I was contemplating starting some of the research up. But we're gonna have to make a decision what that is gonna be. And I kind of feel like I would like to go for maybe study of concrete. We're going to require 800 workdays. So if we go into the technical tree here, so if we get that one, and perhaps this one or that one, it's going to take a lot of time to get that finished with the amount of people we have, but we can at least get it started. We don't need that many people working there, so we'll have like one nudge, maybe two. There we go, 1 out of 1. And we get like 2 out of 2. We should have enough college-educated people to still educate some of the people. All right, more numbers. Last month we didn't sell anything. Population-wise, last month we had 1 death and 12 being born. We have a fairly steady supply here of educated people. We started with 127 and went up to 136. So that is rising. Maybe we should actually bring this down to just 1 professor. Yeah. Let's do that. Maximum of 1 professor. Maybe we could even increase the amount of people working here. Maybe we'll bring it all the way up to 10. Alright, we'll see how that works out for us. So yeah, that is 1st of January. 1st of February is going to be the last one, and then we'll kind of take a summary of the entire year and potentially call it an episode. Yeah, I think that is a good idea. So yeah. I'll see you at February 1st. And there we have it. 1st of February. Let's see how we did. Now we are seeing a little bit of crime here showing up. We did activate the crime in the beginning of last month. Here we still have some police officers here. We have some people working in the courthouse. We actually do have a prisoner here. What is he going to be? He's going to be in for 1 year. He's currently at his work shift. I don't think we're going to be wasting fuel yet with the police bus. So basically what we can do, we can take this truck here and move people from here and into a workplace. Not all the workplaces can have prisoners, but some of them can. Alright, so let's see how last month went. We actually saw some green numbers. We sold another batch of clothing for 9,891 rubles. We also sold some mixed waste, which we had to pay 22 rubles for. We also spent, well, quite a significant amount of money on coal, and 947 rubles worth on food, and 541 rubles worth of electricity. When it comes to population, we had 2 deaths and 13 being born, so we're still growing our population, but yeah, there is still a long way to go. We have now currently 289 workers in our republic and 417 people in total. Educated people, let's see how that went, because we started some research and you can see it's not going very, very quickly. We have only reached 10% of the research, so it's gonna take quite a bit of while. The cat decided that he want to tag in here. Alright, kitty Katsky. Move your butt, please. Thank you. Alright. So, we started. Let's see how everything went from... what was it? January... Oh gosh, was it the 20th? Let's have a look here. No, it was the 34th. Can we not, like, type that in? No, that's because we are looking at the wrong year. January. We still can't... we still can't do that. Alright, we'll look from 1st of February. It wasn't that much. And then today. So, we had 24 deaths, 116 people being born. Look at this. We started with 77 educated people and ended up with 144 educated people. That's quite nice. We'll do something similar here. Let's do that 1st of February to today. So we have earned 29,370 ruble, and we only have had 3 sales, it looks like. We have had a couple of trips. We actually have had only 3 trips to the custom house with trash. 1 of them we actually made money on. 2 of them we lost money on. Is there anything else we would like to see here? We didn't spend any time on that, but yeah, that is currently how things progressed. I wish there was a better way to do this. So yeah, we started off with a population of 325 and ended up with 417. So we still kind of need to kind of grow our republic quite a bit before we start seeing some interesting things here. Probably also should go over here and see if there is any more people that have moved into these houses here. nobody has moved in here. Nobody wants to move in here. I don't understand why. And all the other ones... Well, maybe this guy. Now he's going to the bus stop. And all the other has 42, which means they are not having people living in there. But eventually, soon we will have more people moving in here. Next episode, I have a tiny little plan for what we can do next time, which could be interesting. We're gonna give our little town here a little bit of a facelift, I think. So yeah, I think with that, well, maybe there is some messages here. Disloyalty, and we also have a new open cart for the rubles. What is it called? Open cart 12, 13 something. That is a cargo wagon, open car 12, 30 something. So that could hold 69 tons of steel. But it can't move any vehicles. So basically, aluminium, wood, boards, prefab panels, bricks, plastic, waste, uranium oxide, that could move. So yeah. I don't think that compares at all to what we get over at the dollar store, I guess. So yeah, that is going to be it. It's been a long recording session for me, but yeah, I hope you like it. I kind of would like if I can get some feedback. What do you think about this way of doing it when we are kind of stagnating a little bit? So we doesn't just jump from the beginning of one year to the end of the next year. I kind of feel like this is a good way to kind of keep you guys updated on what is happening in our city. It is a very slow moving game, so we might have to do more stuff like that. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think. So that is going to be it for me today. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, there should be a like button in the comment section, of course. A red subscribe button underneath the video. It all goes towards helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.